Okay, I'm going to demonstrate how to reconstitute the Remdesivir medication. You're going to receive either the initial kit or the subsequent kit. The initial kit is going to have double what the subsequent kit does because the loading dose for Remdesivir is 200 milligrams. So you're going to, if you're giving the initial dose, you're giving 200 milligrams, and the second or third dose will be 100 milligrams. Just go by doctor's orders, obviously. So in the kit, you'll receive a bag of normal saline. It'll be 250 cc's. Right now, I only have a 1,000 ml bag available, so that's what I'm going to use. You're going to receive 2 18 gauge safety needles, 2 30 ml syringe, alcohol swabs, 2 10 mils plastic ampules of sterile water, and gloves. And then there's an easy flow or control of flow that HCCSS wanted to send in the kits. So you're going to start first by taking your 250 ml bag of normal saline. Just open that up and swab the port. We're going to be injecting into the yellow port. So you'll take one of the 30 ml syringes, and I've already opened everything. You're going to be wearing gloves, and the kit also comes with a mask. I'm just not using the mask because I don't have my face in the camera, and it's just easier to talk this way. So you're going to take one of the 30 ml syringes and attach your first 18 gauge safety needle to it. I only have a 22 available, so that's what I'm going to use. So you're going to attach your 18 gauge safety needle to it, and for each dose you need 20 mils. So if you're receiving the initial kit, then you'll receive 4 ampules because each ampule is 10 cc's or 10 mils. So you're going to be drawing up 20 mils from the of sterile water from the plastic ampules that I'll show you soon. So to do that, we're going to have to take 20 cc's out of the 250 ml bag that we're going to be injecting the medication in at the end. So, let's see if I can get that. So we're going to be removing 20 mils from the bag of normal saline, and because I don't have the 18 gauge needle, I will probably just remove 10 or so because it's really hard to pull it out of the bag. It's okay. Okay, got 20. So I removed 20 cc's from the bag of normal saline. So like I said, depending on the number of vials you have, you're receiving 1 or 2, you're going to withdraw the 20 mils of normal saline per vial from the bag. And then after that, you're going to take this and you're going to safety it and put it over to the side, and that's just discarded. So now we're going to take the 2 vials of sterile water. They're much smaller because they're only 10 cc's that come in the actual kit, so they're pretty much the size of this. So you're going to just take off the top like you would any other, like a glass ampule. We're going to alcohol swab the top, and then we're going to take our second 30 ml syringe, and the vials act like a lure lock, so you don't need a needle or anything. You're just going to stick it on top and then twist it in like a lure lock. And then you can flip them upside down and you can draw out your 10 cc's, okay? So you're going to do that with both of these, and just for the sake of, I don't have a lure lock vial, I'm just going to use this bottle of sterile water. So just pretend that I drew up 10 cc's from this and 10 cc's from this one, because that's what's going to come in the kits. Okay. So then, after you've drawn up the 20 mils of sterile water, you're going to add your second 18 gauge safety needle. And then you're going to take the vial of remdesivir. So this will look like it's just the regular brown medication ampules with the rubber stopper. That's what it will look like. You're going to take that, and we're going to alcohol swab the top. And then using the bevel up technique, we are going to insert at a 45 to 60 degree angle and add the contents of this syringe into the vial of remdesivir, okay? So I'm just going to put this in here. It's overflowing, so just gonna pretend that we put the 20 mils in, and we're gonna just swirl it around for 2 to 3 minutes and let the medication dissolve. And you want to make sure all the particles are gone and you have a clear solution. You also want to look in the bottom and make sure you haven't cored the rubber stopper and that there's no part of the rubber stopper at the bottom of the vial. So after we've done this, you're going to alcohol swab the top of the rubber stopper again, and this syringe should be empty, so I'm just gonna stick it. So I'm just gonna take my needle back again, and we're gonna take the whole solution now that's dissolved, and we're going to withdraw it. So when you do this, create a vacuum by inserting 20 cc's of air into the vial, just like you would any other new vial of medication. So we're inserting, and it's just bubbling everywhere. Once your air is in, it'll make it a lot easier to withdraw the medication from the vial because it will create a vacuum. So this might take me a minute because there's no vacuum and it's very hard to pull. So pretend that I have withdrawn the 20 cc's from the vial of remdesivir, okay? So there's nothing left in this. So then we are taking this, swabbing our port one more time, and injecting the medication into the bag. And then we're going to take this and safety off our second needle. And then once it's in the bag, we're going to flip it back and forth approximately 20 times. And you want to make sure that you have a clear solution. Now, once you've reconstituted the solution in the vial, so once you have added your sterile water into this, you need to inject it into the bag within the hour. The sooner the better. And then if you need to just inject the medication into the bag, but you're not going to hang the bag for a little bit, the medication needs to go in the fridge. It's only good for 24 hours once it's been mixed. So we'll need to get that into the client or patient before the end of the day. And that is how you reconstitute and deliver the remdesivir.